Hello, this is Marty Eddington. Today I'd like to talk to you about the longevity and immortality category of my books. Longevity and immortality is an area where I've done years of research and written lots of innovative books and also developed a longevity training program for coaches. The first book you'll see, which is the Personal Longevity Training Series, books 1 through 10, is a transcription of that program for much less money. It's all the content taken out of written, video, and audio materials. It's really fascinating and good training for somebody who wants to learn to live decades longer. The second book is Diets and Lifestyles of the World's Oldest People and 32 Longevity Recipes from 4 communities I researched around the world that had very old people over 100, which includes Abkhazia near the Black Sea, the Hunzas in northern Pakistan, Okinawa, Japan, and Vilcabamba, Ecuador. The next book is a bundle of 6 longevity books from this page, and I'll go into each of these books in detail. The next one is the 10 Principles of Personal Longevity, based on the 10 principles I developed over my research. The first one being that long-lived people do exist. This is really core of my teaching about how you can learn to live longer. Next is telomeres and longevity, all about telomeres, the end caps of our chromosomes, and supplements you can take to help enhance them. Longevity improvements from science is all about what science has done to increase our longevity. And this includes taking things like resveratrol red wine extract, which helps your longevity. Enlightenment and immortality, the two are intertwined. Basically, many people over 100 have a structural component of their being. The two are linked. Physical Immortality and How to Guide. This was my first main book on the topic, still my most popular, all about long-lived people who've existed, records of those, and then many exercises you can do. Records of extremely long-lived persons. Here I've taken a group of people that are probably the outstanding examples of those who lived well over 100, usually over 150 in this group. And you can see their bios and how they lived their lives. Then the Commentaries of Living Immortals. This is based on an online discussion I had after my first book on longevity with a guy who claims to be 2,800 years old and other people who also claim to be immortals. And so the way I put in this introduction to the book is that either this is one of the most important critical stories of all time that we should learn, or it is at least a really interesting story. And lastly, The Bible of the Undead, which is a very rare book also about immortality, and I think you'd find interest in reading that. So to find these books, again, you go to my website, mkeddingtonbooks.com, and these are in the category of longevity and immortality. Thanks for listening.